Hello everybody at Classical Crossover Global Music. My name is Kristyn Murphy Brownell, and I want to thank Anastasia for asking me to introduce myself to you and to talk a little bit about my music and my journey and how I got started singing. Before I begin though, I want to thank everybody that's involved in this website. I want to thank the musicians and the fans for creating this amazingly wonderful community that people can go to and experience beautiful music together. I think it's fabulous that there are so many classical crossover musicians out there recording music, sharing their music with everybody, and I want to encourage you to keep doing that. I was first inspired to start solo performing by a movie by Feature Films for Family. It's called Rigoletto. It's a kind of a twist on Beauty and the Beast. It's not the opera, completely different, but the movie is chock full of beautiful classical crossover music. Even though when maybe I was 7, I didn't maybe know it was called classical crossover. That term hadn't really been established as firmly as it is now in this genre. It's gorgeous classical crossover music throughout the entire movie, and that is what inspired me to sing.
I love the hour, the seasons change, and winter turns to spring, and empty branches welcome newborn.
It's really hard to pick one singer that has inspired me the most, as there have been so many. I would have to say that my voice instructor, my very first voice instructor, has been one of the biggest influences. Julie Andrews has been a huge inspiration for my singing, and Doris Day as well, Frank Sinatra definitely, and Renetta Tebaldi. She's my inspiration for high notes. Her voice was stunning. Loved it. Nella fantasia io flendo in magno giusto, lì tutti vivono. When I was about 8 and first inspired to start singing, I worked with my first piano teacher and learned some basic vocal technique, support and breathing, all that basic stuff. And then when I was 12, I started official voice lessons with an amazing teacher, and I stayed with that teacher from the time I was 12 until I was 18 and left for college. My freshman year of college, I went to the Hart School in Hartford, Connecticut, and I studied classical vocal performance there for a year. And then I transferred to the Crane School of Music and studied there for a little while. The musicians in my home church were very supportive, very talented, and they guided me and helped me a lot. There were two specific pianists that were previously concert pianists that I had the opportunity to work with. They taught me so much about performing. Also, my elementary school music teacher helped and guided me a lot when I was really young. It was this teacher that actually put me together with a quartet called the Center Drive Singers, and it was with this group that I recorded my very first CD when I was 13. My time with the Center Drive Singers definitely gave me a lot of experience at a very young age, and taught me about recording CDs, and it got me hooked. When I was 15, I recorded a sacred CD that was just me, and I had that as a memento for my family and friends. When I was in high school, I put together a three-track CD of patriotic music. Are you well? Are you peaceful? I gave that as a special thank you to the soldiers. When I was in college, I recorded a CD titled Barefoot Soprano, and that was my very first solo album as solo producer, solo indie artist. I did everything for that album, and it was a great learning experience. I was studying music business in college at the time, and I was just able to take everything I had learned in class and everything I knew prior to that and just put it all together into this CD, and it was great fun. At the end of 2013, I recorded a CD called We Walk by Faith, which is a recording of a very special program that I love to bring with my husband to churches. It's a message through sacred music and scripture readings, and we have great fun with that.
If we speak with the tongues of angels and have not love, we have nothing.
I am working on a project right now, and I'm super excited about it. I'll be working with some fabulous musicians both in Long Island, New York, and here in Maine. I sing because I love to sing. I record music and I share that with you because I love to do that. So that's the main force that drives me forward. I believe that I was given a gift, and it's my responsibility to nurture that gift and to share that gift. So I have great fun doing that.